Hey everybody, this is a quick demo of a page that I use when I'm supporting my SharePoint users. A lot of times I'll get emails or tickets assigned to me that relate to basic SharePoint functionality. Could be content management, could be pages, could be permissions. And what I do is I have a home page that I go to every day, and I go and actually have links to the most frequently asked types of questions, links to other ticketing systems where sometimes we route people to for help, as well as some experts that I follow. On a daily basis, I go into my page here and check in on all the experts that I follow to see if there's some more newer SharePoint features and functionalities and solutions out there. So this is just an idea for you of a homepage you could build if you're doing SharePoint support as a way to get you more quickly to the information that you need to refer to help them or even to share with them. So on this page right here, we've got a frequently used resources section, an experts I follow section, and then we've also got a table of sorts for other things like project links and resources. So in addition to doing ad hoc SharePoint support on a daily basis that come in through tickets or emails or chats, I also I'm on the staff of people that are involved in projects. Things like maybe new automation functionality coming out for SharePoint, enhancement projects, migration projects, of course, and then security projects. So think of this area here as a place where I would put links to my project plans, maybe project updates that are weekly, basically links that I could put here to get quickly to the sites and information and people related to the particular project that I might be a member of. So we'll take it from the top here. My first set of links here, this is a quick links web part on the page for support tickets. And these are support tickets that I'm currently working. So I have a list where I would track work that I'm doing. I also have a quick link to my document repository, which is where I would be keeping all of my Word documents, PowerPoints, PDFs, things like that, that I have found helpful for me, that I want to be able to share and send over to someone who's asking for help on something. A lot of companies will have a company support page, and that support page, they're instructed to go to that main page where they can look at news posts about SharePoint, ask for help, request new sites, and things like that. The reason I put it here is a lot of times I'll get calls from people and they haven't been to the company support page yet. So I can give that link to that support page really quickly to them by just grabbing it from this page and giving it to them so they can go also to the company support page in the future. Now, when it comes to tickets where we might need to simply understand what their issue is, and then it turns out it's more of an advanced type of a solution, we can direct them to 2 or 3 types of tickets. So report a problem is simply what it says. My SharePoint site's not working the way it's supposed to. They're not asking for help on how to do something, but maybe they're clicking on a link to a library and it says not found. Or permissions might be messed up beyond where they can basically fix something that needs to be escalated. That could be a reported problem. And now in the second row here, how to use SharePoint, these are more of the requests where they're not having a problem where SharePoint's not working. It's more of a learning thing. They might want to learn how to put metadata in a column or how to put a web part on a page, things like that. Or maybe even how to configure lists and libraries and stuff like that. So this is more of a how to use. And then finally, a ticket, we'd call it a ticket level, advanced SharePoint support. These could be the types of tickets where they're asking for a very large job, maybe a solution to be created for them, or functionality that's really going to request a ticket be submitted directly to the technical support team so they can engage them professionally and formally on something that relates to advanced SharePoint support. I also use a list called How-To Materials, and I use the board view so it looks kind of like a Kanban every time I identify or update new content that I think can help my users. And again, a lot of it is around being a site owner, content management, how to handle permissions, design of pages, things like that. I'll go ahead and have that board view of a list ready for them to take a look at. And then finally, FAQs and news posts is a quick link I can share with them, which really takes them into our company support page that has frequently asked questions on different topics, as well as news posts where we're announcing some new functionality or some new procedure that's being used to support them the best that we can. So that's that first area. Second area is my list. You can make your own. Another quick links web part. And in this example, I'm pretty visual. So the people that are listed here are the ones I tend to follow daily. And by daily, I mean going directly into their particular YouTube channel, maybe it's their site, things like that, or their blog, and seeing what new information they're sharing out in social media. So these are the folks that I have. You might have your own. Since I'm pretty visual, I'm pretty confident that when I go to, let's just say, Ryan right here, that I'm going to get some good information about how lists and libraries work and things like that, as opposed to maybe other professionals out there in the SharePoint world. So these are folks that I follow. In addition to that, we've also got a couple of links here that are directly to Microsoft. The Microsoft SharePoint blog, and then the open show how-to materials. That's another one there where there's a lot of information directly on SharePoint and Microsoft sites for you to access to. So at the end of the day, if I start here and I'm trying to share quickly some information with the users, I'll go ahead and be able to find what category I'm looking to steer them to through a page like this for help, as well as tracking, again, my support tickets themselves. So I might get assigned tickets, and if there's a ticketing system that I'm actually using, that's great. But sometimes I'll keep more of my notes as I'm troubleshooting into my own support tickets list that I have on my site too. And then again, like I said before, in addition to day-to-day support, if I'm a member of the SharePoint team, there's a good chance I'm going to be a member of a project that's relating to some larger initiatives, long-term capital projects, things like that, where I need to help support a particular project. I'd like to be able to hit this site and this page quickly and basically see links here that gets me directly to the project plan, the list of the project managers and project members, things like that, so that I'm not rustling around trying to find a link to a particular project or a resource related to a project. Even in migration projects, a good example would be people that are reporting issues during migration. Well, if I'm supporting that part of the migration, I want to be able to quickly get to that list and be able to see what types of questions need to be answered or help that needs to be provided to. So we'll finish up by scrolling up here. The only other thing I've got on my page example here is using the recent documents web part to show my most recent documents that I've been working on. If I've been working on something, let's just say about available web parts, and a customer calls and it turns out that they just need to learn more about web parts, I can steer them into the latest documents here and share that with them. And that's it. So it's pretty easy to put together. I use it a lot. I've been using it a couple of years. And as I find new experts to follow, I'll update my areas right here too. And it's a good time saver, a good way to quickly get information out to the users that are looking for help. And that's it. Thanks a lot.